Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode in Riverbend Springs. So, I'm starting the day a bit later because I didn't have much to do and it was raining. Now I have received a call from the foreman on the playground construction. They need 12 more pallets of wood beams, so I can provide them with 6 pallets, which is perfect, and the other 6 they're gonna have to get delivered from somewhere else. Yeah, today is the day that I need to go and sell the wooden barrels and the bathtub I still have laying around in the shed over there at that forest at Oliver's. And I need to take care of that, and I also received a call from the council, from the municipality, and I was recruited to do a job for them because their main guy fallen sick or something. Or maybe he's getting married, I'm not sure, but yeah, this is the plan for today. So let me get the truck out. Let's start loading, and we should be all ready. So for 6 pallets of wood beams, I'll definitely need the trailer. I'm not hauling everything in one, one tall load. And it looks like the rain is slowly beginning to stop. So perfect. Let me set up the truck around this way, open up the trailer and unhook it. I'll be back when it's loaded. Good. So the forklift is already back in its resting place. I have my wood beams loaded. I still have around 30,000 liters of wood to process, and I am thinking of shutting down the production of planks and long planks, since I think I have more than 27 pallets of each. So I can focus my the rest of my wood into the wood beam production. But that's just a thought until now, and I haven't acted on it. Yeah. So in any case, I did have a chat with Mr. Foreman on the playground construction, and we came to the agreement that I'm gonna provide as much as I can, and the rest of the materials are gonna be provided by someone else, probably Noah. So the production is not, or the construction, better said, is not grinding to a halt every time I run out of wood beams. Because thinking about it, this construction really is wood beam hungry. Yeah, it takes a lot. But it's fine, you know. Since I can provide most of the materials, it's quite okay to actually have it delivered. Oh, look at that. The rain stopped. Perfect. Perfect. So while I'm in my truck and trailer, I will probably go down to Oliver's, leave it there, and then go collect my Massey-Ferguson, put the front loader attacher, or better yet the pallet handler, on the front loader arm, and go down to Oliver's so I sell the rest of the wooden barrels. I heard there is a whiskey production that needs them. They are good barrels. They are probably gonna smoke them on the inside and use them for storing or aging their whiskey or rum, possibly. But I think there was talk about whiskey production, and with a quick glance I did see that there are some updates on the rear end of this place. So let me quickly take everything off. So that's 12,500, and this is gonna be probably 25,000. Yes. So 36,000 in the bank. It looks like the front part is actually, well, not finished, but the wood beam part is done. Looks interesting. And then the rear part has started construction. Yeah. So something is going on around here. Good. As I've said, I'm quickly gonna scooch down to Mr. Oliver's, park my truck and trailer over there, and we're gonna have ourselves a nice little walk back to our place to get the Massey-Ferguson. So I've parked right here, and this is where I'm gonna do all the loading. I think there's plenty of space, even though yeah, it's okay. And these are the barrels. So I have 5 pallets of barrels and 1 pallet of bathtub. Still waiting for it to be sold and shipped off. And this is my forest. I don't think it has grown any from the last time we were here, but it's definitely growing. And it's looking very, very healthy, I must say. I just hope there are no extreme winds or anything like that that would damage my investment. But, yeah. A fine little place. Well, the trees are too much in line, you know, for it to be a cozy forest. But because there is so much space between the trees, there is actually quite a lot of grass on the ground. Which I do think it's quite good looking. You know. Yeah, but it is unnatural and it can be seen. Alright, well, I'll see you at the top. Whew. This is always a hike up here. I would need to make a gondola for myself, you know. Something like that. That would definitely ease up my travels from Oliver's up to my place. But it's fine, you know, it's completely fine. Okay. Now, why did I close the doors? I have no idea. And the pallet fork is straight on. Good. Carefully. I mustn't lift the arm too quickly. Good. Well, you've seen the trip down a few times now, so I'm gonna skip it and we'll see you down at the Oliver's. Okay, coming down. So this is the forest from the roadside. Yeah, you know, whoa. Break ray. In any case, let me quickly jump over the roadway. So how do I want to set up myself for the win? Because there is limited space to turn around, even though I have a nice little niche over here. Yeah, let's do it. Hey. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. Alright, so if I put maybe a barrel like this, pump it down, get another one. At least I think I can put all of them outside before the place is completely full. Pump it up again. So you are going behind it. Too close to the door. Fine. No damage done. I think I'm gonna have to make a few trips before I can transport all of the barrels to the pickup point. Do this. It's a lot more stable if you have the whole pallet on your forklift or handheld truck, I think it's called. Not completely sure about the name, but it does the job right, and that's the main thing. So I have to take Mr. Oliver for a dinner sometime, because he lent me this storage space. Well, I did help build it for him free of charge, but you know. I still have to thank him, because if you give something, that's at least my philosophy. If you give something, you don't really expect anything in return. And I gave all the materials to Mr. Oliver for this barn reconstruction, and I genuinely don't expect anything in return, so yeah, I will have to say my thanks to him in some way. Sometimes you meet people, you know, that give you something quote unquote for free or out of the goodness of their heart, and later on they expect you to be their servant for life, you know, to give everything you have anytime they request it and stuff like that. So for me personally, that is not giving. That is conditional, that is transactional, and it's more of a purchase thing than actual giving. So yeah, my philosophy is if I give something, I give it, and I don't expect anything in return, because then it would not be giving, and it would be doing something for something else, which is, well, basically it's a job, you know. Okay, I can see the tree in my rear view mirror. Now, good. I think I can put 4 barrels in one load and another barrel and a bathtub in the second load, and that's gonna be it. Oops. Gear. Keep it in reverse. I grab this one a little bit sideways. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, plenty of space. So let's go for 2 more. Yeah, and the customer for the barrels is whoa, 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 whoa. I just bumped a little bit into the barrels. Let me try and correct them. Good. Yeah, the customer is on the other side of the US, so the barrels are gonna go via the train, and this is where I'm gonna take them off. And the bathtub is going to the... Shut this off. The bathtub is going to the warehouse where it's gonna be sold off. And gotta make sure everything is nice and secure. And away we go. Okay, quickly unload the barrels with this beautiful Manitou still waiting at the train yard. The last time I was here, I was shipping off some bathtubs for Mr. John Deere. Not John Deere, John 10 Beers. Excuse me, sir, I messed it up a bit. Yeah, he has a channel, the same company. Go check it out, it's a very fun channel. But yeah, so it's been a while since I was here using this forklift. Quite a machine, you know. It's quite a big one. And the barrels are probably gonna get shipped off in the next episode. I'm simply taking them here so they can do all their logistic stuff before the train arrives. Believe it or not, but trains do demand quite a lot of planning. Because it's you can't really you know, unload them anywhere you want. You definitely need to have your cargo in order of loading and unloading. So if you put the barrels at the back of the boxcar, for example, you're gonna have a lot of problems if you put stuff that is going out later on the track, and you put the stuff that's going earlier on the track, or is going to be unloaded earlier at the back of the box cart. That is, yeah, you're gonna have issues. So I do believe that people here are gonna have to make a lot of plans and check the schedules. So let me deliver the last one and we'll be off. So if I'm not mistaken, this is my next job waiting for me over there. Just a sneak peek. Yeah, they said that it's gonna be at the hardware store. So yeah, can't wait. I think it's gonna be a fun job. And it's also gonna be something I have never done before. So let me position this back for the loading. Okay, we good. There's no one behind us. Oh wow, I kinda messed up, but it's fine. Are we good? Yeah, I think we're good. There's not much to do anymore, so one barrel and one bathtub. And I don't really need the flashing lights for this. So the bathtub is going on the trailer because I don't need to open the sides for the forklift. So in any case, we're gonna get paid for the bathtub today and for the barrels probably when they are shipped or delivered. Like a glove. Okay, let me close the barn back up. Clean up after myself. And I will simply return this tractor back to our homestead. And then I'll come back here, deliver the both barrels and the bathtub. And then we're gonna scooch to that extra job. Good, back at the train yard. I'm not even gonna shut down the truck. So let me simply take the last barrel off, or the last set of barrels. Okay, looks about right. Next up is gonna be the warehouse. So let me just reverse out of here. This mesh makes it really difficult to see. Oh yeah, I'm counting on the shadows to show me if there's anything behind me, and we're free. And I can take this side or this way to the warehouse. Kind of a shortcut. Okay, and I think this is gonna be okay for unloading. It was not. Let me scooch a bit further on. This was. So we got paid $3,030 for the bathtub. And now, drum roll please. I need to go over there, and I did mistakenly say it's a hardware store. It's actually a lumber company. The hardware store is across the street. Okay, so where do I park? I'm not in the way. I think this is gonna be okay. Right here. Okay, that's right enough. I think I'm off the road. Like a glove. In any case, I have to go inside to get the keys, and I think I'm gonna be able to start my work. Got the keys, and this beautiful setup is for mowing the roadsides. Wow, what a beautiful front weight. Nice. And it looks like the tractor has road tires, or I think they're called communal tires. And this is the mulcher. It's actually quite large. I was expecting something smaller. 2.5 meters, I think. Judging by the 250 sign over there. It's Muthing Vario. whatever that means. Probably a company. And this is a beautiful Valtra in the communal orange setup. Nice. Let me jump inside. Alright. Let's turn her on. Okay, so it's a CVT tractor. Good. Interesting. This one also has a rear steering wheel, so you can turn your seat around and drive it that way. And look at that, a Swedish flag. Alright. Let's lift everything up. Let's put the beacons on. Do we have them on? Yeah, we do. Okay. And I need to put the front weight on or lift her up. And I have agreed to mow the main road going through town, so this is this one. And I think I can start. Okay, this is gonna be silly because I'm gonna go very slowly. But I think I'm gonna start at the other end where the bridge ends. So on the other side of the bridge, just to get used of it, because over here there seems to be a lot of rocks and signs and whatnot, and it might give me some issues. Such a beautiful day. And there is rain forecasted yet again. Okay, so how do I do this? Let me firstly put hazards on. Let's turn the motor on. You can overtake me, sir. Okay, and like this. Is it working? Yeah, it seems to be working. Oh, there's another issue right here. I have to pull it out like this and then put it back in. Yeah, okay, I think I'll manage it. Okay, cars, you can go around. Plenty of space. Cool. Love it. So yeah, I did agree for a price tag of $50 an hour, or just for the job. Yeah, that's right, go around. Since I don't really use any of my equipment, you know, it's I think it's fair. $50 an hour. I just need to start my timer, so it was at 1:30, I think. Hey, look at that. I don't even have to stop. Cool. Oh, I have to be careful around the signs. But look at the road, it looks so much nicer when the edges are cut. I think I'm gonna go a bit more around this one, since the signs can be pretty dangerous. Okay. I'm also gonna be extra early for this one, and let's put it back in. Good. Well, if I counted correctly, 6 of the road signs have fallen victim to me. So yeah, if you are road sign, beware of Mr. Passo's mulcher and roadside work. Oh man. Oh, need to fix my heading. And in any case, this will conclude. Okay, let me fold it up. Let's close it up, and yeah, I can go and turn around. Okay. Come on, overtake. I'm letting you go. For the love of... Just do this. Okay, I can scooch around. I'm gonna park the Valtra back at the place I got it from and return the keys. It was fun. But I'm actually kinda scared what the council's gonna say about all the road signs I knocked over. So I don't think I'm getting paid for this. But on the other hand, the roadsides look a lot better than they had before. A lot cleaner. Maybe that's because there's no road signs anymore. And I have also bumped this one over with the tractor while I was moving out of the way for someone else. So yeah, it was not not only the mowing part or mulching part that actually destroyed half of the community. It was everything. What a cool machine. Okay, so I've been at work for around 2 hours. I am definitely gonna have to speak about him. This is just sad. I'm kind of sad, you know, because I wanted to do good. I really wanted to do good. I wanted to do it professionally. But in the end, I made a lot of damage. So I don't really know what the council's gonna say about this. But they're probably not gonna be too happy. But you know, it is what it is. You gotta own up to your own mistakes. At least that's my... Well, if anything goes bad, I guess the hardware Bob is hiring. No. Let's not think about it. I have my own business to run. But yeah. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you had fun. And we'll see you next time with more adventures in Riverbend Springs. Take care and goodbye.